jumping in. I think I got my knife this time. Put down my very strong shovel. In favor of a weapon that I think I just have more fun with. Oh, sorry. O.G.R.Y.N's.
Tertium's water supply is under threat thanks to our Mobian mates. They're pumping filth into the silos. We can't.
You know, I've not seen as many like lower level people as I've expected.
Hopefully that'll fix the water supply.
Just like, I guess, fine. Upset. Right. Alright, I did bring it.
It all looks like a giant tree, I think. We're among the roots.
This is the night part of the torrent.
Damn.
If you can
That
believe
wisdom.
it.
What are you doing back there?
Seen enough of this dump yet?
You need an elevator.
Last time I was talking about,
Make for the water cartel headquarters.
Why do I allow myself to be talked into this?
God, that voice.
You cannot run from me.
Last time I was talking about, like, renting games and stuff, and all the back in my day. Brought up a lot of memories. Not like I was like going through it or something, but this one time I rented Crash Test Dummies on the Super Nintendo. I don't think I owned my own Sega. I know that sounds weird, like to not, but I can't remember if I did. I think I only ever had a Super Nintendo, like from that console. Or from that like generation of console. And so I rented Crash Test Dummies on this NES. And that was definitely one of those games where I was like,
Once we're down there, that's it.
I wanted to like it because I rented it and I played it a bunch. By a bunch, I mean probably like an hour before jumping on to Sunset Riders or something else. Wasn't very fun. You had this thing where like every time you got, well, with, okay, so I'm just now kind of like thinking about this, but it's kind of neat because there's another one. I remember pre-ordering a game on 360 called Never Dead. It probably came with some cool ass shit that's like worth a good amount of money now. That's kind of a hard game to find. But Crash Test Dummies was kind of like that because the gimmick in both of those games is like when you take damage, essentially you lose a limb, and so you get like debuffed as you know you take damage. Does that make sense? So like you get hit, you lose your leg, so now your mobility is like halves until you get to like your head is like the final thing. And then although in Never Dead the head was like crazy, you were basically just a bowling ball. But playing Crash Test Dummies, I was so great. It wasn't fun. I think I maybe beat like 2 levels and gave up. The music was good though, or I want to say it was good. and it looked good graphically.
I have a gift for you.
But that's like the extent of it.
Major's dead.
And then Never Dead was like just a weird game where, like I said, you had the same gimmick of getting hit, you lose limbs, but the different, you could like pick them back. You could like pick them back up, whereas in Crash Test Dummies, I don't think you could. You had to get like a health item and you like regened it. But Never Dead, you could like roll over your severed arm or something and pick it back up. But what a weird game. A game that I would actually like to find and play through again. Even though I have like negative memories of it, I think I would enjoy it a lot more today than I did then. That's also like the era of me playing games on 360 just to get achievements. A terrible curse to have this night because, oh my gosh, ruined like a lot of good games. And again, I'm talking unintentionally, actually. We're talking about the same theme of like playing games for a purpose versus like, I don't know, just doing it. Or I guess more so this time I'm talking about like playing games to not really even like fill a void. I don't really know how to describe it. But like essentially the essence here. I'm playing a game and I'm not enjoying it for one reason or another. But achievement hunting, oh my god. Sometimes it was fun, but like 9 times out of 10 it was ass. And it just like not only did I play ass games just to get achievements, although I am not the scum who played Ratatouille or Avatar. So I'm talking to you, achievement hunter, who played Ratatouille and Avatar. And there's probably some other like really easy cheap games in this remember. But I remember at the time my thought process was like, I don't want that stain on my profile, on my reputation, as if like your achievements were like a resume. Dude, and they were, man. Holy, I remember like looking at other players' profiles and being like, this dude doesn't even have any achievements. Touching them based on, and they suck at it, just, you know, whatever,
from the enforcers'
because of
gaze.
achievements on a
You don't know the torrent until you've lived here. Better you never
360.
knew.
Roots of heresy thrive.
Or like
in
you
such
see him like
darkness, whilst its branches
he
reach
played
for the weak
Halo 3, but he didn't even beat it on Legendary. What a tool. What a loser. Meanwhile, that person was probably like, I just like Halo and I enjoy it. And I'm like, they suck. They're not even good at Halo. What a weird time. And my god, was 360 a weird time. Before the days of chat roulette, you had Uno, and holy god, dude. Xbox Live Uno was a digital minefield that mostly consisted of landmines. There were very few actual games of Uno played, or very few good times. Well, actually a lot of good times, but not like traditionally. But like nobody played, you could just, it like forced your turn after 60 seconds or something and it played. I want to say it had some like AI where it played like the recommended card. So obviously that's not a perfect system, it could certainly be flawed, but it was good enough to like keep games going a lot of the time. I don't know. Very funny. Very funny time. You'd get on there and you'd see the weirdest people and the weirdest things.
Such that you seem out of place. Then again, so do we.
The Valkyries aren't
I'm talking
exactly comfortable,
weird.
are they?
Wish I could fly.
My incomparable
I think that started for me because it was one of the first. I don't know if it was the first, but it was definitely one of the first. One of the first XSplit games. Well, I guess it wasn't an indie game, so it wasn't XSplit. It was just Xbox Arcade. But it was one of the first games to like use the camera for sure, like a webcam, Xbox camera. It's definitely like a new technology there. The camera also had this game that was like called O.G.R.Y.N the Movies or something, and that shit was pretty fun to play with a bunch of people. It would have you do like stupid activities, like throw the basketball in the hoop, but it's like early, you know, Kinect camera, VR, like augmented reality, virtual, like it very crude early. So you, in the game, took full advantage of that, which is genius because it's like throw the basketball in the hoop, and so you're like trying to like do this to like get the camera to register and all this stuff, and essentially you look like an asshole. And so then it would take random footage and it would put you doing these activities that were completely unrelated to whatever the movie trailer that it was about to make was, but it would put them in a movie trailer, and oh my god, that shit was hilarious. It had like all these like voiceover movie trailer guy, and just it was so funny. All these effects, they put way more effort and budget into the creation of it than like the stupid ass, like you weren't playing the game for the mini games, you were playing for like the movie trailer that it dropped at the end, and that shit was so good. And I don't think it would have been as good if it wasn't like as jank and it didn't work as well. But I remember playing that shit a lot. That would be a cool, like, damn, dude, you like get a, I have a 360, but like you find that in the camera, you bust that shit out at like a party. Oh, bro. All right, everybody, we're taking it back. We're gonna make some movie trailers. And for the people that like were unsavvy to the game, it would be so funny. They'd be like, this game is ass, why are we playing this? But they're so excited about it for some reason, and I'm not a terrible human, so I'll just like ride it out. But then like you just, people watch, stare at them while they witness the becoming of their glory through these fake movie trailers, and it would be like, what the fuck, dude? Because when it starts, you like pick the movie that you want to make the trailer for, and so they'd be like, oh, you know, Godzilla, except not Godzilla. Let's do that one. That'll be funny. And then you start playing, and it's just like, why the fuck am I like jerking this minecart to like go down the track? What does this have to do with fucking fake Godzilla? And then it puts him in the trailer. And they're like giant, like making this stupid face, but in the trailer they're like smashing a building or something. Holy shit. Now video games are ass and not funny or fun anymore. Mostly. It's like they mostly come out at night. Mostly. It's on the cusp of like people making games because it's fun and they are like good for people versus like, holy shit, this is this untapped goldmine conglomerate mega corporation thing that hasn't been breached fully yet. Now they're just all trash games that like they don't even have to finish making anymore. They just alright, so I'm like swirling as my co-workers would call it. I have not once used my ability. But I feel like I haven't like had the opportunity, to be honest. Like this shit is badass. This is like the Destiny 1 bubble. What? Thought they were being shot consistently. I'm just like chilling. Plus I think I'm playing with some like solid players that are definitely better at the game than I am and have played a lot more than me, so I've done actually nothing this whole time.
Let the heretic clear. I have ammunition.
It's funny too, this is so unrelated, but I'm just thinking in my head like, I'm trying to like, I have this concept in my mind. Much like I have this ability on my O.G.R.Y.N to hit F. I just hit it. Probably didn't even notice. To, you know, help these people and people that I'm playing with and take all the hits for them. I have this ability, I'm not using it. And so like I think about like me doing making these clips into YouTube videos and like I have this concept in my head. A concept that I actually had a decent amount of time ago. 2 years ago. Called Peer Support Sam, where I would stream on Twitch and I would just like try to like just talk to people about mental health and stuff like that. Try to help people in need, whether it was in chat or like in Skype or Discord or something. And then I found out that there's like another Twitch channel called mentalhealth.gg or something like that. Mental Health GG. I don't know. You could find it by Googling a combination of those words for sure. But that guy's like an actual therapist and is way better at it. But doing the same thing, which was really bizarre. So I quit doing it. But anyways, I'm thinking about how like, oh man, just like I haven't used that ability. I haven't even been talking about any mental health stuff. Haven't been fully invoking and visiting my O.G.R.Y.N, my O.G.R.Y.N here. What am I doing? What a waste. But then I think maybe, just maybe, visiting my O.G.R.Y.N, my O.G.R.Y.N Tooth, Dr. Tooth, Master Tooth, is more about like me keeping my mind slightly focused and busy, and the rest of it doesn't even matter. Doesn't matter what I talk about. I guess it's good to just like get shit out in general. Now it's good to like get stuff out that's like weighing you down and plaguing you, for sure. There's no questions about that. You should like participate in your therapeutic interventions. But maybe just even in general, at least for me, maybe I need to just like talk more. I'm such a shut-in. I like get so quick to frustration. My wife will talk to me or my kid will talk to me and I'm just like, don't want to talk, leave me alone.
I appreciate it.
Not like, I still like do it, but like in my head, that's like always like, oh, leave me alone. But I need to like participate in like communication as a whole and in general more, I think. So maybe this is gonna be like a good way for me to do that. Even just to get stuff out. Because damn, dude, when I do start talking, I'm doing the same shit where I'm just rambling and I go on forever. And it's like nonsensical. And I know it's nonsensical because I'm saying it in my head, and then I'm saying it in through my, you know, like it's coming out of me, so I know. I can only imagine what the other person thinks when they listen. Like, what are you talking about? We were just talking about burritos, and now you're talking about like